The reports moving around right now are causing serious concern across the country, and many people are asking the same question. How did we get here again? Over the past days, security conversations have intensified following strong indications that Boko Haram elements are becoming active again, with growing fears linked to their renewed cooperation with ISWAP. While the capital city remains calm, intelligence discussions and security signals suggest that these groups are becoming more coordinated, more confident, and more strategic in how they operate. This is why Nigerians are paying close attention. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss important updates like this. What is happening is not a sudden event, it is a gradual build-up that many security experts have warned about for years. Boko Haram never completely disappeared. What changed was how visible they were. After years of military pressure, internal division, and leadership struggles, the group weakened on the surface, but many fighters remained active in remote areas. ISWAP, on the other hand, became more organized, better structured, and more tactical. Now, there are strong signs that both sides are aligning their interests again, sharing intelligence, logistics, and fighters. Please like this video and subscribe because understanding this issue matters to every Nigerian. Recent attacks on military positions in the northeast show a level of coordination that is difficult to ignore. These operations are carefully planned, timed, and executed with precision. This tells us one thing clearly. These groups are rebuilding strength. When such groups regain confidence, they begin to test boundaries. They probe security responses, gather information, and quietly expand their networks. This is where fear comes in, especially when people remember that Abuja has been targeted in the past. Please like this video and subscribe to stay informed. Now, let us be very clear and responsible with our words. There is no confirmed evidence of open attacks in Abuja at this moment. However, the fear Nigerians are expressing is based on history and current security patterns. Abuja is symbolic. It represents national authority, unity, and power. Any group seeking attention or influence naturally looks toward such symbols. This is why security agencies are reportedly increasing surveillance and intelligence work, even if much of it remains unseen by the public. Like this video and subscribe so you continue to get calm, clear explanations without panic. Another issue driving this situation is regional instability. Borders around Nigeria remain difficult to fully control. Movement of fighters, supplies, and information across neighboring countries makes containment harder. When pressure increases in one area, these groups simply shift focus, adapt, and survive. This does not mean the government is inactive, but it shows how complex the challenge is. Security today is no longer just about weapons, it is about intelligence, community trust, and early detection. Please like this video and subscribe because these discussions affect everyone. There is also the human angle that often gets ignored. Communities that live close to conflict zones experience fear, displacement, and uncertainty daily. When people feel abandoned or unsafe, it becomes easier for bad actors to exploit frustration. This is why long-term solutions must go beyond military responses. Education, economic opportunity, and local engagement are essential. Without them, the cycle continues. Like this video and subscribe if you believe informed citizens make stronger nations. Social media has also played a role in spreading anxiety. Some headlines are written to shock, while others mix facts with speculation. This is dangerous because fear spreads faster than truth. As responsible listeners, it is important to separate confirmed information from rumors. Panic helps no one. Awareness does. That is why conversations like this must remain calm, factual, and balanced. Please like this video and subscribe so you always get measured updates. Security experts believe that the coming months will be critical. If coordination between these groups continues, there may be attempts to stage more daring operations, not necessarily in the capital, but in places that draw attention and test response times. This is why vigilance is key. Citizens should stay alert, report suspicious activities, and trust official channels for guidance. Like this video and subscribe to remain updated as events unfold. At the same time, it is important to acknowledge the efforts of security personnel who continue to put their lives on the line daily. Many attacks are prevented quietly without public announcement. Success in security work is often invisible, while failure becomes headlines. This balance must be understood to avoid discouraging those working to keep the country safe. Please like this video and subscribe to support responsible journalism. As the situation develops, Nigerians are encouraged to remain calm, informed, and united. Fear is exactly what these groups seek. Unity, awareness, and cooperation deny them that power. We will continue to follow this story closely and bring updates as facts become clearer. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share this discussion with others so everyone stays informed. As we continue, another important angle people must understand is how these groups operate when they feel ignored or underestimated. They do not always move loudly. Sometimes they stay quiet for long periods, observing, recruiting, and planning. When people say Boko Haram has resurfaced, what they really mean is that the signs are becoming harder to ignore. Patterns are changing, movements are increasing, and the confidence level appears higher than before. Please like this video and subscribe so you don't miss the next update as this story continues to unfold. One major concern security analysts keep pointing out is funding. These groups survive on money, supplies, and local support networks. When economic hardship increases and communities struggle, criminal and extremist groups often take advantage of that weakness. They promise protection, income, or belonging, especially to young people who feel abandoned. This is why security is not only about soldiers and weapons. It is also about jobs, education, and hope. Like this video and subscribe if you agree that long-term peace requires more than force. Another issue fueling public fear is memory. Nigerians have not forgotten past incidents that shocked the nation. Even when years pass, the psychological impact remains. So when people hear words like resurgence or merger, the mind naturally goes back to those painful moments. This reaction is human. However, it is important to respond with facts and calm thinking, not panic. Please like this video and subscribe so you always get balanced information. There is also the regional dimension. What happens in one part of the country affects others. Instability in the northeast can create ripple effects across the nation. Trade routes are disrupted, food prices rise, and internal displacement increases. These indirect effects are often felt more widely than the attacks themselves. This is why national security is everyone's business, not just the government's. Like this video and subscribe to stay aware of how these issues connect.